doing video games again, but not the way I did last time. That ruined me for a while.
Oh, that, yeah, I see where you're going. How are you going to do different? What are you going to do?
I'm just going to do it the same way, but I'm not going to try to do it as much as I did. Because
it was like, yeah.
It was every day for 2 weeks, and that was...
It's kind of hardcore.
It was pretty, yeah. Considering my system didn't really handle the 10-minute videos.
Yeah.
It was an hour of rendering a day.
Man. We got to get you new gear at some point.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I
just need some new software, some new RAM, and a capture card.
We have to wait.
We could do everything that I would want to do.
We have to wait until after the honeymoon now.
No, now, now.
We'll work on some stuff. We'll...
Hey guys, welcome to the Standard Gaming Podcast!
I'm sorry I was distracted.
Ha-ha!
Oh, first time anybody's used that joke.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
You're also the historian of the show.
I am.
You hold many hats.
I do.
Hey guys, welcome! This is, okay, so, the framing on this one, it's just the three of us. It's Chad, empty space behind Andrea. As always, we have this week we have Chad, technical director, super director, editor extraordinaire. This is my lovely wife, Andrea. She's
I hate
taking.
my life.
You suck. You suck a lot.
And
I'm Andrea's husband.
There's a lot of information there I didn't need to know. What? You said it.
This week we're playing Quelf. Quelf is an interesting board game. Basically what you do is you roll the dice, whatever color you land on, you draw that card, and you pretty much do whatever the fuck it says. I think the green ones you don't look at. Yeah, the green ones you don't look at.
You don't look at the green ones.
Yeah, you hand them to the person on your right. It's a weird game. It's kind of like Truth or Dare, the board game. So we're just going to get into it.
All right.
Let's fucking figure it out.
Let me go first.
Okay, yeah, you go. He's green, I'm red, she's purple. First news topic this week. Chelsea Handler. Do you know who Chelsea Handler is?
I do.
She has a show currently on the E! Network called Chelsea Lately. You've seen it a few times, I know. We watched it at Shane's.
I have seen it a few times as well. It is a pretty funny show.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty edgy comedy, I would say, that they like to do. She has been anything but silent about her distaste for the E! Network recently. Apparently, she's been arguing with execs and stuff like that, and it hasn't been going well. They recently came out and said that she will be leaving, her show will be leaving the E! Network on August 26th of this year. It's pretty short notice, actually, for as long running as the show has been. But don't worry, if you're a fan of hers, there's something better on the horizon. Netflix has picked up exclusive rights to her next talk show. They want to do a weeknightly talk show on Netflix.
That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
So she's just going to talk about her vagina more now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, there's no censors. Think of it. She's already sort of a vulgar comic. Put her in a place where it doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah, she totally pushes that envelope as it is. So yeah. She's going to get crazy on the Netflix.
It's slated for a 2016 release, her actual talk show, which will give her about a year to plan what she wants to do with it. When you have basically a broader spectrum of shit you could do, now that she isn't being handheld, I can understand not just wanting to immediately jump in.
She'll need to get some plastic surgery.
Yes. In the meantime, actually, though, her and her two production partners that are actually doing the show with her, they're going to be doing a slate of comedy shorts for Netflix. This year, she's going to do a 1-hour special, and next year, she's going to help produce 4 sort of faux documentaries for Netflix. All original stuff. And this is all just something to keep them paying her make sense leading up to her show.
That totally makes sense. We're going to give you a whole bunch of money, but you need to do something. We're not going to start your show yet, but okay.
Look,
here's what we'd like you to do.
We understand you want some lead-up time to the show. That makes sense. What do you think about having a daily talk show on Netflix, which there is no live content? They don't do live streaming currently.
The nice thing about something like that is...
Did you do your stuff?
Well, I will at some point.
Okay.
When we're done talking about this, I will jump in and I will make this happen because I need to do something.
Okay.
But we're talking about shit right now.
This is exciting.
Okay. So, all right. What was I saying? Fuck. Now I forgot what I was saying.
The exciting thing.
Oh, well, you could, I mean, this is kind of like, what weathermen do in California. They could, like, do the whole week in one shot.
Oh, yeah.
And then have the rest of the week off.
Yeah. But her shows on E is very topical. Like,
that's true. That's true.
Like, I know she shoots it a couple of days, or the day before it airs, but it's pretty fucking topical. And I would assume, based on the amount of time she's done it, she wouldn't want to change too much.
And if they shot it like a live television show, right?
Yeah.
Multi-camera, switchers, the whole deal. Yeah, they could shoot day of and probably get it up to stream.
Yeah, I assume they don't change much based on what they're currently doing, and the fact that she's going into it with her 2 current executive producers gives me a lot of hope for what that the show will just be fucking seamless from day one. I was actually surprised they needed a whole year.
Yeah, who's...
So they're just middle fingers all around, or what?
She's been pretty fucking openly shitty about the way she's been treated at E, and she doesn't like working for the company. Like, she thinks that everything else they do is complete garbage. Effectively, that's her opinion.
I made your network, bitches.
No, I don't know about that, but she really hates the reality TV bullshit and that's all he is. So
pretty much. But that's pretty much her entire show.
That's where she gets her ammunition.
Exactly. That writes this.
Really, she's BFF with Kim Kardashian.
BFF forever.
Yeah.
So good idea. Would you check it out?
Yeah, I will totally check it out just to see how far they go. Absolutely, freaking.
I think it's.
You're like whatever.
Yeah, you don't care.
Nah.
But they make fun of all the shows you watch.
I don't watch reality TV like you're saying. I don't watch the Kardashians.
Oh, that's right. You just watch stuff about cum-covered corpses and shit.
America's Got Talent, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do my thing. So here's what's going on, people. I have to tell a joke. You just cut me.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell a joke.
Okay.
Here we go. You guys ever hear an Ole and Lena joke? Are you familiar with these? With Ole and Lena? Ole and Lena, they're from Minnesota. Okay. They're an older couple. They're older, They live out on the farm. So anyway, the point is that there was an outhouse on the farm, and Ole decided, you know what, it's time to clean out that outhouse. So he tries to think of a way to do it. So he's all racking his brain. He's going, oh, how am I going to do this? There's a lot of human waste in there. So he gets a brilliant idea. He says, you know what? I'm going to use dynamite. So he goes to the barn and he gets a big stick of dynamite and he lights that thing up and he opens that door and throws that stick of dynamite down there and he runs around the side of the barn and he's waiting. He's counting it out. 1, 2. Suddenly, Lena comes barreling out of the house. She runs into the outhouse and she slams the door and suddenly, boom! Outhouse flies up into the air and there's smoke and there's debris and Ole runs up and he's looking for Lena through the smoke and he's like, Lena, are you okay? Lena says, Ole, I'm just fine, but aren't you glad I didn't let that one go in the house? Really? Fart joke? Really long fart joke. Okay. All right, fine. I get a penalty of 2 spaces.
Oh, you go back to the beginning. You go back.
Can't even go. I have to go like proto beginning. Man, that was a good joke too. You guys totally straight faced it. I know you guys are going to tell that joke next time you had a family function. You're going to tell that joke.
I get a blue one. What does the blue one do? What?
Rules.
This is a global rule. Affects all players. If another global rule is drawn, discard this one. While it's not their turn, every player must use sign language as they talk. If players don't know sign language, you can fake it and make signs up.
We really can't do that one.
Yeah, we can. We can do it right now.
Yeah, but we can't talk about news topics like that.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't.
You just have to use sign language while you talk.
No.
She totally just pulled rank on you, dude.
Don't be
She's
a jerk.
like, no, we're not doing that.
Don't do a
Not
jerk.
doing that.
You're being a jerk.
I am not being a jerk. I'm being a nice person. Oh, you're talking about your wife.
Okay. Players that share the same space on the game board must share each other's rules. So you two share each other's rules if she gets a rule. All right, go.
If you get a rule, then I get a rule.
Next up, Lego Fusion.
What?
It's this new.
Is that one of those weird restaurants that's gonna like marry like Lego food and like?
It's got those little Lego candy blocks with salmon.
Yeah.
And
I love it already.
It's a new iOS Android game app.
Okay.
That's going to it's going to cost $35 out the gate, and basically what it's going to do is going to be shipped with 200 bricks of different sizes, shapes, and colors.
Okay.
And with this, you can make anything 16 by 16 shape that you want. And based on what game you're playing, your camera on your tablet or whatever you're using will scan what you've made and put it in the game. So the games that they're talking about right now are a racing game, a tower defense game, a Sims-esque town building game, and a resort building game.
Okay.
This sounds like a ton of fun.
So to just to clarify for my own sake, you pay $30.
35. $5 matters.
Man. You pay $35 and you get 16 blocks.
20. 200. 200 blocks.
Oh, 200 blocks.
200 blocks.
You get 200 blocks that
And the game.
That make up to a 16 by 16 thing.
And the video game that comes.
Oh, you get a video game.
You get whatever video game you got, and then it comes with the bricks.
Okay.
They send the bricks to you.
All right. So if you want other video games, because you said there's more, do you have to buy like more bricks? Or
I'm assuming there's going to be like an expansion sort of thing where you can pick up other blocks and stuff.
Okay. So you make something based on what the game wants or needs, and then you scan it with your camera.
Yes.
And then it goes in the game. And
it goes into the game, and it functions.
And it functions in some way. Do you set those parameters? Like, this is a tank, and it has
the one I saw for like the town building game is the guy just built a little building, and then he made it a pizzeria. And now he was able to open a pizzeria business in his little game that looked exactly like the thing he built.
I got you.
So they built a van with candy on the side.
And it's the new pedophile game from Lego. No, I don't think they're going to do that.
Hello, children.
Or an ice cream truck.
What
Whatever.
was that? Was that Ice Cream Man?
Oh,
that old horror movie with like
something like that. Yeah.
What was that?
The Ice Cream Man.
Yeah, there was like all I remember is there's one scene. There was like an eyeball sitting on top of an ice cream cone.
That's enough to mess up any kid's life for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Woo. It was weird. It was gross.
Life twice in this.
That was when they're doing crazy fucking shit for horror movies all the time, like the early 90s
Mm-hmm,
and late 80s and shit, like Candyman. Leprechaun.
Leprechaun. I'm the Leprechaun. Yeah. That was not scary.
Jennifer Aniston, say thank you to that little person.
Yep. Started her career. So, how do you feel about this? This video game with the Legos.
I'll probably play it.
Be honest, it's Legos. It's a video game.
Yeah,
These are all things.
But I will still make inappropriate things.
The only fault I see with it currently is the small parameters of it. The 16 by 16 shape you have to keep it within for the camera's purposes or something like that. I hope at some point they can patch it into making bigger.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably
things.
just a temporary thing. They have to test it to get the bugs out.
Yeah.
You would think, they would let it be.
It'd be awesome at some point if you could get like the deluxe pack and it's like Lord of the Rings game. You can build a fucking castle or something. That would be cool.
And you got to think too. There's obviously going to be some way where you can't just start adding your own Legos to it. I mean,
yeah. Well, apparently the real thing it ships with that matters is the space on the bottom. There's like a hold block on the bottom that you place everything on, and that has some sensors in it. And that's really how the game figures it out. I don't know how it works per se, but you have to build it on this little
technology
tab.
We gotta take a break because they'll put like a 40-minute advertisement on the game.
Oh, it's fine. You'll build the thing while the ad for whatever Candy Crush.
Why can't I skip forward?
Yeah.
The Kingdom's Crush thing that my dad will play at some point. What's your?
You have to guess who I am, and I'm being timed.
Okay, go.
Okay, this is gonna suck. Wah! It's my desire. Fight it with fire. Wah!
What?
Do it again.
I'm not doing anything.
Fire.
You're a metalhead?
Close enough.
Metal singer?
Yes, we'll go with that. Metal rock star.
Okay,
there you go.
Yeah.
I nailed it. Do I get something?
You guys know each other so well.
You must. You may advance two spaces. You.
Hell yeah! What the fuck? What?
I guess I don't get to do anything. That's lame.
Yeah, that's lame. You're gonna do nothing.
You don't get shit.
I didn't even get out of the start. I told such a shitty joke.
You're in it now, though.
4, 5. Look, I'm still hanging out with you.
Nobody's had a red one yet.
You in a red one?
No, this Lego thing seems like the perfect thing to get whatever niece or nephew you want to get. So check it out when it comes out. $35. It'll be fun.
Future engineers.
Now let's go for the depressing news of the fucking week. The Yo app.
What?
There's an app that was developed, and it's actually out for sale right now. It just got funding for $1 million. And this app, here's what it does. It's just a messaging app. So far, 50,000 users have downloaded it and use it.
All right.
And the whole thing is, all you can send is yo.
Yeah.
That's it.
I knew that was coming.
That's all you can send.
I know how to depress my husband by sending him stories.
Yeah, she found this and she sent it to me. I'm like, motherfucker. $1 million
for what essentially is an IM that just only allows you to go yo.
Since it came out, it was like 3.5 months ago is when it finally hit the marketplace. 4 million messages have been sent. 2 million in the past month. So it's gaining ground.
But there got to be critical mass with something like that. How? Yeah. I mean, at some point you're just going to get bored. Just saying yo, right?
Supposedly it was developed for a boss who wanted to just be able to notify his secretary that he needed her to come into his office for some reason or another. So he just...
That is wicked douchey. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I know.
The most respectful way to do that is say yo, I mean.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, bitch, I mean.
Right? I mean, that's where you're going with it.
Based on what I've seen in the app is you have your friends list right on there. And then you just click their name, and it sends
yo. So you don't even get an opportunity to customize the yo.
No, it's just
like
yo.
all caps yo, or all lower caps yo with ... Or you just kind of...
Or you. Fuck all that shit. $1 million. This feels like when the bubble burst on Silicon Valley. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Because they just, investors literally just started driving around Silicon Valley with bags of money and throwing them out the window to whoever had any old idea. And then within months, everybody fucking went broke, okay? Everybody lost their fucking shirt. Are we getting to that critical mass? Because this really seems like one of those red flags.
It's like... All right, let's look at this quite seriously, okay? As much
as you can.
As investors, right?
Yes.
Somebody pitches this to us. First of all, question I'm going to have is, what is your mechanism to actually make money?
Yes.
How much are you selling the app for? 99 cents. Okay. $2.99. Did they say?
It doesn't actually say what it's being sold for.
Is that the only source of revenue? Because then once people stop buying it, your source of revenue is over, correct? Or are they going to do ads?
It's in beta, so it's free.
What?
It's in beta?
No, I don't.
Oh. There you go. And that could very well fucking be true. Try out our app for free. Wait, eventually we're going to charge $1.99.
Do you know Twitter still doesn't make any money?
Yeah, right.
They still haven't made any money. A single dollar.
Man, I don't understand it.
I think it was like last year they were like 30 million in the black or something like that. And they're still getting bought out for however billion.
Yeah, right.
Like what? At what point is like, okay, yeah, it's worth this much. But doesn't that mean it has to make money at some point for it to be worth that much?
Exactly.
I'm not a business professional. Let's be fair.
It's not maybe they're making money, but the wealth of information that you can acquire by buying Twitter.
Oh yeah, all the pictures of food. Yeah, I get it. That's worth a lot of money.
I'm just user information.
Yeah, you're talking about the fucking data.
Yeah.
The fucking
I'm talking about that kind of data, user information, and then trending.
And you're totally right. All of that shit, including it's all you can do. I mean, it's basically marketing tools. I mean, that's the only thing you can really look at them as. That's kind of fucked up.
So if we're executives of Pepsi, we go absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Yeah. Pepsi says fuck yes.
No, it says yo.
Pepsi yes.
No, it says yo, and then it has the Pepsi thing.
Yo. Little Pepsi symbol.
Actually, you gotta do 7-Up, and you gotta bring back that little 7-Up guy. Do you remember the 7-Up guy?
Fuck yeah.
Do you remember the 7-Up guy?
Yeah, he probably had a stroke, along with the...
He had a video game back in the day.
No, what is it? Along with the... who had the... what pizza company had the really annoying...
Oh, the Domino's...
The Domino's.
What the fuck was that thing?
The...
Noid, yeah.
Noid.
The Noid of the 7-Up man can hang out.
Noid had a video game too! They're both on the Super Nintendo, if I remember correctly.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
Makes absolute
sense.
sense.
That was back when they made video games and fucking everything. It's like a marketing...
They still do that. Nintendo still does that. Have you seen the Wii games?
We need to come up with some stupid-ass shit that every fucking moron douchebag out there will want to have on his phone for 6 months. And then sell it to freaking Amazon.
No, you can. What we could do is have the same kind of thing, but have it say YOLO swag hashtag.
I think we missed that bus actually.
Yeah.
Damn it!
There's no more fucking idiots getting that as tattoos. I swear to God, if you got that as a tattoo, please walk off a bridge. Just walk off a fucking bridge.
That's not very nice to say about your wife.
Oh!
Tramp stamp, YOLO swag. Boom!
Right above the monkey, yeah. I do have a monkey on
She has a monkey tramp stamp.
Nice.
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
I'd ask to see it, but that would be awkward.
Look, we've all been 18.
I was 18. I was 18 when I got it.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's my turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, no, you got to
I got to do this thing. I don't know what this means. It says scatterbrains, and I'm supposed to choose a topic, U.S. presidents or things typically found floating in the bathtub.
It's the one where you go around until someone can't do it anymore.
Can't come up with one?
Yeah.
Do you have to name everyone prior?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Things typically found floating in the bathtub. Turd.
Rubber ducky.
Soap bubbles.
Turd.
Nope.
I lost!
You can't do the same one!
He wasn't really
I
had the opportunity to say
I was going to do dead baby next.
If you have an opportunity...
They don't float very well.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, joke of the day.
Don't look at this. Hand it to the player on your right. That's yours.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think you asked me a question. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Next one. Weird Al's got a new album coming out.
Fuck yeah, he does.
Next month, July 15th. There's not much to say about this. But it's called Mandatory Fun. Did you see the album cover?
No, I did not.
It's like him. Yeah, you should look it up. It's like him dressed as Kim Jong-un or something like that, and there's like military in. It's called Mandatory Fun.
Weird Al new album cover.
He just tweeted out the other day, and Patton Oswalt actually tweeted out a response, said, Weird Al let me listen to his new album. It's a fucking amazing.
You know, it would be funny if you said that and it came up with a picture of Howard Stern.
Wrong Jewish guy. I've loved Weird Al since I was a little kid.
Yeah, me too.
Real quick.
The dude's been around that long. I've loved him since I was a little kid, okay?
He's still relevant.
Yes, he is.
I can't think of a single other person making music right now that's been relevant for that fucking long.
He's a robot.
He kind of is a robot. He hasn't aged too much, actually.
Yeah, he's a robot.
It's that, yeah.
I only remember his song about spam.
Huh?
I only remember his song about spam.
Spam? What was that one? What's the song about spam? What's that one?
I don't remember.
Well, yeah, you only remember the song that you don't remember.
I remember a song about spam, but unfortunately I can't.
Yeah.
Can't place it right now.
For me,
anyway, there's your album cover right there.
For me, it was always Yoda.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Yoda. Y-O-D-A, Yoda.
So when does that movie come out? I'm just kidding.
My favorite song is...
God, when is UHF 2 coming out? Fucking, come on!
Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. That's my favorite song. It's fucking awesome.
Good comedy musicians are hard to come by.
True enough.
And they're always brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Weird Al, for instance... Bo Burnham is the newest kid on the block, and I think he's absolutely amazing. If you ever get a chance, check out Bo Burnham.
He plays a piano and sings funny songs.
Well, actually, he has a for free on Netflix and YouTube comedy special that just came out 6 months ago, or something maybe. It's called What Period, and it's entirely script. There isn't a single misplaced word or step in the entire thing. He doesn't at any point laugh or giggle or ugh or go what or The entire thing, the entire hour is this well-crafted fucking machine, and he fucks with the audience on a regular basis. Like he reaches over and he grabs. There's one part where he reaches over, grabs a water ball, and it falls down. He's like, "God damn it!" He picks it up and it goes, "Bo meant to drop the water ball." Bo meant to drop, and he starts dancing. And you're like, "Oh, okay."
All right, I'll check it out.
It's really funny. Check it out. Bo Burnham, he's hilarious. Also, Garfunkel and Oates. Check out Garfunkel
and Oates.
Yes.
Poor
Pregnant
Garfunkel.
women are smart.
Art Garfunkel.
Poor Oates. Poor.
They're getting their own IFC show, actually, Garfunkel and Oates.
Really?
Yeah, their own TV show. I saw
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I saw the opening credits video for it.
Is that the Pregnant Women Are Smug?
Yeah, Pregnant Women Are Smug is one of their songs. Also, there's another one called Sex with Ducks, which is pretty good. Yeah. Good stuff.
Okay, have a mask
Oh,
question.
yo, you have to ask me a question.
Here we go. Question.
Yes.
Name the 7 continents. Go.
7 continents.
Yes.
Okay.
Not incontinence, it's different.
7 incontinents.
Wow.
Monday, Tuesday. Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia, North America, South America, Antarctica.
Boom! You are currently the smartest person in this room.
He passed 3rd grade.
Extra credit.
Yes.
True or false?
True.
Antarctica is a country.
False.
Boom! You get 1 extra thing.
Actually, there's...
So you get a penalty. You don't get a penalty, but you get an extra space for your credit.
Oh, snap, son.
Snapalicious.
You go, real quick.
My
Okay, going real quick.
It's
your turn.
It's my
Go real
turn.
quick.
How much did you love UHF? The movie UHF.
I watched it. I can't say that I loved it because I've only seen it about 6 times.
Oh, I get this. Question: which 2 of the following foods are toxic to parrots? A. Chocolate. B. Carrots. C. Avocados. D. Strawberries. E. Pickles.
Chocolate and avocado.
How did you know that?
I've gotten that one before.
You son of a bitch.
Avocado?
Extra credit. Prior to the beginning of your next turn, take a bite of any 2 items listed in this question and chew them up at the same time.
Ooh.
No, I'll just take. I'm good.
But you don't get it.
Takes the penalty.
Well, no
penalty.
Where are you going to find 2 of those things?
Yeah, that's a good point.
This has avocado
We can
and
have
chocolate
banana.
in it.
It's an avocado chocolate banana.
And a banana. Banana chocolate.
Banana
Banana. It's a banana clip.
Banana clock.
I don't even know what that means.
Did you hear that? Okay, did you hear that? You know Heroes is coming back, right? They're doing a miniseries.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Heroes Reborn.
Interesting.
Did you watch Heroes?
I watched the first season and I thought it was awesome, and the second season totally lost me. Just like Lost did.
Yeah, no,
Same
it's
thing.
the same. Yeah, it was the same thing with me. I thought the first season was great, and then it kind of
Not on the same level, but
they jumped the shark really soon. In that.
Revolution was similar. Like Revolution, the first season was really good. And
I always hated the fucking main.
well, I know, but still, it was good. It was good the first season.
I watched the first season on Netflix, and I was fine
And then
with it.
I hated that chick and the main character.
Then season 2, you're like,
I haven't seen any season 2, so I shouldn't bother. with season 2.
No. Well, it's on Netflix, but no. But they're doing Heroes Reborn. It's a new miniseries they're going to come out with it, and they initially talked about how they were going to do like We're going to have some familiar faces, but it's going to be mostly new people.
Okay, so who am I asking this to?
Me.
Okay. This is true or false. Mr. Potato Head has received a presidential sports award from the President's Council on Physical Fitness in Sports.
True.
Yes.
That's just weird enough to be
Extra
true.
credit.
Exactly. That's
Extra credit.
true.
What famous actor/politician presented Mr.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
Holy shit, how'd you know that?
Boom!
How did you know that?
Actor, politician?
Yeah,
How many
right.
of those are there?
Plus, I was actually a kid when Arnold Schwarzenegger was the official, like, you know, whatever you call it.
The guy who took a lot of steroids.
the guy that like told us how to be fit and healthy and shit.
I moved you.
I watched. There was a Vice. I was talking about Vice a few weeks ago.
Mm.
There was a Vice. I'll come back to the thing I was just talking about. There was a Vice thing a few weeks ago about the Icelandic World's Strongest Man guys, and they had that guy from Game of Thrones in it, the Mountain or whatever.
Right.
Okay, he apparently got second in the World's Strongest Man competition this year. Like, he can deadlift like 994 pounds or some bullshit.
What about the...
Can you think that about how big of a human being you have to
What about
be?
the 93-year-old who pulled the car with his teeth?
On America's Got Talent?
Yep.
It's amazing he has teeth.
His father was the world's strongest man, like, a long time
And his mother was a dentist.
But yeah, no, I thought... And he had 3 people in the car, too, when he was...
No, but it was about
Jesus.
about heroes. About heroes. No,
Heroes.
the guy who played HRG or whatever, Bennett, is going to apparently be in the new series.
Which one was that?
The cheerleader's dad.
Oh, yeah, Bennett. Okay, yeah, now I got it.
I can't remember his real name.
Is anybody else coming back?
They haven't announced anybody actually for that show
Okay.
besides him, from what I've seen. Because I'm actually kind of interested in it. That was one of those weird shows that was a real casualty of the writer's strike.
Yep. Totally.
The second season was, and then the writer's strike happened, and then they went away, and then they came back.
No one gave a shit.
And nobody gave a fucking shit after that.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
And he's kind of a fan favorite, too, of the like super fans of the show.
Yeah. And I told in that way it makes sense to me. Do like a 1 season or half season, you know, test for it, or even if that's all it is. I mean, that's become a thing now. Let's do 1 season of something. You know,
that's
one
just British
season.
TV finally making it
Yeah, right.
Here.
There you go. Because you don't have to stretch out that story arc for too long.
Also, they can throw a vent on it. You know what I mean? They can throw a vent and make a big fucking deal about it. And people are like, oh, this is only going to be on for a little bit.
And it makes total sense to bring back a show like that that did have a following at some point. They're doing it right now with 24. I fucking love 24. Okay? I just do.
Is the new one good?
It could be fucking awful, and I'm still going to love it because it's 24 and Jack Bauer's like fucking shit up.
Unbiased opinions.
That is awesome.
Here at Distracted Gamer. That's what you get.
It's not bad. It's pretty good. They picked up right where they left off. They got all the same people to come back and do their thing. You know.
That one woman did not age well.
Listen, the girl who plays Chloe never looked good. She was never hot, so it's fine. Now she's trying to do the goth thing, and it totally works for me because goth chicks and me, we have a love, hate me relationship. But, beyond that.
Lizzie Kaplan from Mean Girls. Lizzie Kaplan from Mean Girls.
God,
Who's that?
Lizzie she's the actress who plays the goth chick in Mean Girls. That's Lindsay Lohan's best friend or whatever.
The Lebanese.
Yeah, she was just on Comedy Bang Bang, the TV show.
Yeah.
And they did this whole thing about, they did this whole back and forth. They just effectively changed gender roles, but they talked about how she kept talking about, I think guys could be funny. And he goes, no, I don't think guys are funny. Their dicks are constantly swinging out there. And I'm like, what is that? She's like, I know, the dicks are pretty distracting. I'm like, whoa, just back off. I'm distracted by your dick. I want to see the joke you're telling. Hear the joke you're telling.
Happens to me all the time.
It was really funny back and forth. Like Reggie Watch chimed in with it. No, I just think it's genetic. I don't think guys can be funny. If you're not watching Comedy Bang Bang, by the way, on IFC, and you have IFC, you should be watching that show. That show's really fucking funny. It is to be fair, you have to. To be fair, you have to be a comedy person to think that show's funny, or else you'll watch and go, "What the fuck's going on?"
But admittedly, that's kind of lame. I mean, to do comedy for comedians. I mean, that's like being a musician's musician.
I don't think it's
like no one else gives a shit except you're like a legend for.
I don't think it's just for comedians anymore, though.
Yeah,
because people have gotten so much smarter about comedy these days. You know what I mean?
I would.
The average comedy audience is just smarter.
You're just getting too much credit there.
Maybe it's ratcheted up a little bit, but
because of the internet.
That stuff is still kind of
because of the internet.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
But there's some, funny. I mean,
but it's also IFC, and it's a smaller crowd,
totally,
and the type of people they're appealing to are already watching that channel.
Like, I don't think people that liked Million Ways to Die in the West might particularly like that.
Right,
that's true. It's a poop comedy, which is
what poop's funny.
Poop's funny.
Everybody poops.
We went and saw A Million Ways to Die in the West on $5 Tuesdays.
Oh, perfect.
And that's the perfect amount to watch.
Best way to do it.
That's a perfect amount to watch.
I haven't seen it yet, but that's exactly the way I would see it.
It was either that or the new Tom Cruise movie. And I'm kind of interested in that movie.
You know what's weird about that is I have heard so many good things about that film.
Really?
From critics. I haven't heard anything from anybody I know. Nobody is going to watch that movie. Nobody's going to watch it. Why? Why doesn't anybody want to watch that movie?
I don't trust critics, man. Whatever his name, Ebert or whatever, the one that's didn't die a million years ago.
Right, whatever, yeah.
It said that nobody would remember Loki from the Avengers. So, I don't.
Absolutely. I mean, I totally get it. But the point is, there's a lot of buzz out there on the interwebs and the medias. But nobody's going to go in to see that movie.
Well, Tom Cruise is one of the few people that, as crazy as that motherfucker probably is in real life.
Probably.
Has had if you go through his IMDb and look at all the movies he's done, you can do, this incredible list of year after year after year after year of movies that you're like, oh, I like that movie. Oh, I like that movie. It's like Tom Cruise in the 90s. You know what I mean? He skipped maybe 2 years where he didn't have a movie that you're like, holy shit, that movie was great. And then the next year he had 2 or 3 movies come out.
Right, all at the same time. But yeah, I mean, you make a good point. I mean, that boy has been money for 2 decades.
Yeah.
Maybe even bordering 3 decades.
Will Smith was right there with him for a long time, and he fucking hit hard.
But I don't know. Has Tom Cruise finally hit his limit?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so at all.
Then why is
there's still Mission Impossible's coming out. There's this movie. He's still staying relevant in good movies. Yeah. This people are like, oh, the box office didn't do well, but the fact of the matter is, there's still aftermarket sales that people aren't taking into question, and it's not a year down the line like it used to be. It's a few months and a digital download down the line. Right. You know what I mean?
Except nothing could save Battlefield Earth.
Nothing can save Battlefield Earth. Nothing can ever save Battlefield Earth. That was the worst movie of all time.
No, not even close to the worst movie of all time.
It was not good.
It was not good. Okay,
it's up there with Troll 2 in my mind.
What?
Yeah, it's
Troll
awful.
2 was bad.
There's no trolls! There's no trolls in Troll 2!
I don't know, Deathbed and Teeth are in
Deathbed, the bed that eats people. Teeth was a great movie. It was hard to watch, but it was a decent movie. Oh, there's a new horror movie we gotta watch actually together. Whenever we do a movie night, Dorothy, or something like that. It's called All Cheerleaders Die, from this past year, and it's about a lesbian goth chick who joins the cheerleading squad as a social experiment, seduces the head cheerleader. The head cheerleader's boyfriend gets all pissed off, drives their car off a road, kills everybody except the goth chick. She goes to her Wiccan friend, brings them all back to life as succubus, and they go on a killing spree at the end of the movie. And it's from last year.
All right, let's watch that.
You know what's another...
Dustin, you're absolutely
You know what another cinematic glory moment was Surf Nazis Must Die.
Surf Nazis Must Die.
Oh my God, that movie was actually good for all the wrong reasons.
The only person I cared about was a sassy black woman, and she's not in
most of
4/5 of the movie, and yet she's the hero of the movie.
That's one of those movies that is so awful, it's kind of good.
It's just awful.
Come on, you have to experience a movie like that.
It's like random beach scene for no reason.
It is so awful that you have to watch it again and again and again.
You and me have to slow dance, but we're going to do it in our chairs. Okay.
No kissing. What the hell?
This is just like middle school right here.
This is how
handshake.
This is how we danced at our wedding.
They did.
That's not true at all. You didn't stay long enough for the dancing. All right, we're done. Yeah, we're fucking done with it.
Well done. I'll give you that one.
There's only so much time we can spend touching each other. We're married now.
Honeymoon's over and it ain't even happened yet.
I know, it's not until November. We're going on a cruise.
Is there any other characters from Heroes that you'd want to see in that show?
I liked, I can't remember any other names.
Hero?
I liked Hero because of why? Because that's the superpower I want, the ability to manipulate time. I think that's the greatest superpower ever in the whole wide fucking world. It's the ability to manipulate time.
Well, the top three were him, Sylar, and what's the other? Sylar's the Superman of Sylar's Batman.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I have no idea.
Yeah,
I didn't rewatch the show. I just watched it.
I cannot believe I remember their names.
Was Sylar the dude who's now Spock?
Yes.
Okay, so I remember
Zachary Quinto.
Yeah.
I think Quinto. Maybe.
Quinto.
Yes.
Whatever.
Amazing actor, gay. I mean, if you're an amazing
nothing wrong with that.
No, if you're an amazing actor in Hollywood, you're gay.
Okay.
At this point, it kind of seems that way.
I'm just going to take the penalty because I've already embarrassed myself once for today.
Here, I'll do it.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not done embarrassing myself. Let me do it.
You're just not fun today.
1, 2, 3. God damn, another green one.
You give it to her.
I know, that's what I'm going to do.
All right. Yeah. No, I want to say I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing Sylar again.
Yeah, I'll probably watch the pilot episode.
Yeah.
Just to see,
I'll probably watch it.
But yeah, I mean, it's brilliant. There's no better way to do that sort of, one season. Can't even call it a spinoff, but update. But yeah, pick a property that people already love.
It's just
24.
everything. It's just everything. It's just everything about it.
Yeah.
Single season, mini-series, special, extravagant. This is everything about it smells of test.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're testing to see if we can bring back this show with entirely new people.
Yeah. Is your hypothetical have anything to do with this question?
No.
Okay, good. So I have a question then. If you could pick your own show to come back for one more season,
or just one more season,
what would it be?
Yours would be 24.
Yeah, and they're already doing it.
They're already doing
24. So I have another one though. I would pick Burn Notice. I want there to be some kind of Burn Notice sort of reunion.
We still haven't made it all the way through it.
Yeah,
I liked everything about that show except for Gabrielle Anwar. His girlfriend.
Yeah, you just
she no, in every other episode there's this thing where she's supposed to be the hottest girl in the room and she's never the hottest girl in the room. Ever.
Well, that's what happens when you hire somebody who's,
And apparently they didn't really get along on set.
Anorexic and kind of gross looking. I mean,
yeah.
I could see why people thought she would be hot on TV, but I mean, she was fine. She was fine. She did what she was supposed to do, but I still love me some Burn Notice.
I know they're kind of doing it, but not really. Boy Meets World with the entire
original cast.
Kind of do it with
they're doing Girl Meets World. It's coming. Is that already out?
I don't think so.
It's coming out soon.
Yeah.
If it's not,
I thought you guys said because we talked about that on the show. I thought you said they were bringing back They
brought back the two main characters.
They brought back. Yes, they brought back. What's their names?
Danielle Fishel.
Danielle Fishel, who played Topanga.
And Ben Savage.
Ben Savage.
Who played? What kind of name is Topanga?
It's like tapioca.
Somebody made that shit up.
But they don't have...
originally it was a black chick, and they're like, oh, let's not a white chick.
Oh, well.
But they don't have Ryder Strong, and I think he's
Ryder Strong was the best. They didn't get him because he's a real human being now. No, he owns a series of surf shops in California, it's like a successful businessman, and he looks the fucking same as he did on the show. It's crazy. He's in his late 30s, and he's fucking perfect.
You have to have Sean, and you have to have Eric.
Yeah, Eric has to come back.
Eric's not in there.
Eric's the guy who played Eric, his older brother on the show.
Will Fidel.
He's an incredibly successful voice actor these days.
There you go.
I think he's doing 2 or 3 shows
but you
right
need
now.
At least, if not the entire cast, you need at least those 4.
I see where you're going. I totally agree with you. And
Mr. Feeney's dead, isn't he?
No, he's coming back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you're in a show like that. I just think, okay, what if I was hadn't left LA and I got my own sitcom and I did well for 4-year season and then suddenly things just stopped. But let's say that I became a voiceover actor and then it was awesome. I was making a shit ton of money. If they came back to me and said, "Hey, Chad, would you consider doing an extra season or revitalizing your sitcom? I would say, fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I would do that shit in a minute.
You know what I'd want to see? Saved by the Bell. They're all teachers. They've all magically become teachers in the same high school.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Because they're doing Lifetime is doing a Lifetime
they had been like they had been married, but some of them had like split up and broken up, and they were fucking like each other now because he's become some fucked up.
Justin Diamond's like the wise janitor.
Oh man, that's funny.
And they can all come back and do a great job.
They probably could. I mean, I know most of them need jobs. Not all of them. But most of them do.
You know one show that they could not do? The original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because at least one of those dudes is in prison right now.
The Yellow Ranger's dead.
Yellow Ranger's dead, too, yeah.
What?
Yeah, shit went downhill, man.
The Pink Ranger's actually fairly successful as a Hollywood actor.
Yes.
Shocking,
Kimberly Jo Johnson?
No, I'm thinking of Saved by the Bell again.
No.
Or Tommy, the Green Ranger, he's actually a MMA fighter. Yeah, not joking.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
He's not like UFC level, but he's pretty fucking good.
That reminds me of...
That's why he got hired initially, because he was like a world champion taekwondo guy.
What got me into reality TV originally was The Real World, and the main successful person that actually did something afterwards was Mike. What's his name? Mike Mizian. He's like a
The Miz. From WWE. Yeah, the Real World guy became like a huge WWE star.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
And one of my favorite video game journalists, married to Jessica Chobot. I can't. Fuck.
Blair Herter?
Blair Herter, yeah, it just ran out of my head. Blair Herter, he came from Road Rules. So occasionally people from those shows escape and become better.
I guess so. I'm still stuck on the Power Ranger guy and doing the MMA stuff. I mean, so when he rolls out for his walk to the ring, did they actually play the Power Rangers theme song? Because that shit would be funny.
I don't know. I know he's one of the few of them that embraces that shit. Like,
he should. He totally should. He should have the green fucking outfit and the whole deal and whip off.
He looks dramatically different because he's a lot bigger than he was on the show.
Sure. I mean,
and he's covered in tattoos now, so he's like kind of a different looking guy.
He just rips out of it. And
not joking. He holds the world record for most board breaks while skydiving. He jumped out of a plane and broke boards on the way down.
Now, to be fair, he had really long arm width, and he just held them underneath them, and it just broke them when he landed.
He aimed it perfectly. Snap!
Snap! My ass broke all those boards.
No, I'd want to see a season of Saved by the Bell where they're all teachers.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I think I think they would all agree to that. Because outside of Mark Paul Gosselaar, I don't think any of them are doing a fucking thing.
Well, I know that the one chick that the brunette, who was
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Yeah, she's got a recurring role.
She's pretty successful. Yeah,
she's had a couple of shots out of series, but right now she's fairly successful in White Collar on USA, which is pretty decent. It's not a great show, but it's watchable. Then what's his name?
Mark Paul Gosselaar. Yeah,
he did a show I really liked actually. Shit, what the fuck was that called? There was like
The Bee and
it was two lawyers and they were like
Franklin Bash.
That shit was funny.
Shit's still on, isn't it?
I think it got canceled.
Oh, that sucks.
You know what?
Yeah, it was good.
It should be more than one season. Bunk. Why was Bunk only one?
Bunk should have been more than one fucking season too.
Damn
Bunk was a fake. It was a fake game show on IFC where they always had comedians on, and they would.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. That show was great.
That's only one season.
Anyway,
we got way off topic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next news topic: Esports scholarships. For anybody who says esports aren't real sports, the Robert Morris University in Pittsburgh will fucking argue with you. Because they're now handing out a 50% tuition and room and board, full rights athletic scholarship for League of Legends, StarCraft 2, Dota 2, and Hearthstone players. And basing it under an athletics scholarship. They are the first... Yeah, I can finally go back to college. They are the first they're the first to offer what major scholarship for their esports team, and acknowledging
weird.
it as an athletics sport.
All right.
They
Because you have to bench press while you play.
What games? What games? I'm sorry.
League of Legends, the current biggest game in the world.
Okay, right. You tell me about that one.
StarCraft 2, which is if you ever get a chance, watch some competitive StarCraft 2. You don't understand it. It's a strategy game, right?
I tried playing that game a long time ago. Not StarCraft, the original StarCraft. I was too over my head. Learning Cliff. Fucking shit, right?
That game is so intense to watch because on top level, it can be over within 3 minutes or an hour. And there is no way in telling
what it's going to be.
What it's going to end up. Dota 2, which is very similar to League of Legends, smaller character pool, much more complicated and destructible map, which is sort of what defines it. There's a jungle, aka that has monsters in it, and the forest in the jungle can be blown up based on moves used in fights and stuff like that.
Wow.
And then it'll just turn into a fucking desolate wasteland. But and then Hearthstone, which is the new collectible card game, electronic only, from the creators of World of Warcraft, Blizzard.
You're kidding.
Yes, and actually it's catching on really well because it's really well balanced. You pick a class. And then based on your class, there's different cards that you can pick for your deck. So it balances the game dramatically, being able to do that. Yeah.
I don't think they should really call that a sports scholar or athletic scholarship.
What do you define it under, though? No, what do you define it under?
I'd say it's closer to academic.
It's a team-based...
But it's not athletic. Like, I have a problem with it being called an athletic scholarship.
I would argue that, because being able to operate at that level, if you're doing a best of 5 series with League of Legends, for instance, and each game takes 45 minutes, you're talking about a 5-hour ordeal in which you have to be on your in complete focus, have rapid twitch reflexes, and perfect teamwork with 4 other people.
It's still not athletic. If you break a sweat, that's your own fault.
Yeah, that's a hard one. It's a hard sell. I would say it's a hard sell.
It's a breed between the academic and athletic.
Well, you know what? You guys are you guys would be in the minority. There are 100 other college level schools that are having teams for this right now.
That's probably because they don't know where else to put it. Like, I don't care. It's not an athletic thing. Sorry.
Fair enough. But there's nothing else to qualify it under currently.
But these colleges are actually sanctioning them as
there's their own league.
League play connected to that college by name.
It's called the Collegiate Star League. And these are played, if you actually look this up, you can go to C-Star League, twitch.tv/C-Star League and watch League play.
But they don't call chess, athletic, and it's like having a chess league.
Yeah, right? I mean,
it's not called...
I'm trying to relate that. Do they set it up...
Because it messes your brain, not your...
Yeah, do they set it up like... I'm sorry to say this, but real athletics? I mean... Okay. Anyway. Is there like... Big Ten, they
have divisions. They have divisions because there's only 100 schools currently involved in it. It's not as separated as it would be otherwise, and there's only so many Division I schools.
I bet Florida Sale is a big one.
Sale University.
No, Florida Sale. Like, that's what they do. They do video game degrees and crap.
DeVry.
All the for-profit colleges. Yeah.
No, they do have a league. There is competition. This is the first major acknowledgement of it from a major university as a scholarship-worthy school.
We're talking big scholarships, or are we talking like $500 at the bookstore?
It's 50% off tuition and room and board.
What?
So it's community college, no room, board, and 50% off tuition.
There you go. Wow. right.
I mean, that's a pretty major scholarship.
That ain't bad. I'm not saying, yeah.
And considering most of those kids probably already have academic scholarships as well.
I mean, probably.
They should have a mandatory PE class.
Well, fuck, if they don't, to keep them from atrophying, yes. It is awesome to me that this has become a thing. I've been waiting for esports to really catch on in America for a while because Asian countries, and actually Russia, it's huge. Russia esports are huge.
Well, in Asia, people die from video games, so I don't really see the correlation.
People do seem to die from video games. Whoa.
They only shit and not eat themselves to death, okay?
Or not sleep themselves to death.
Not sleep themselves to death. That's the thing humans can do, not sleep and die. That's scary.
Well, I think the guy that did
I need my pills!
Do you think this is cool or not?
They need to work out the kinks, because it's not athletic.
What kinks?
It's not athletic.
What's the kinks?
She's like hardcore about the whole
She's against it.
thing.
She's against it.
Being called athletic.
You've never done anything athletic in your life. Why are you so against this?
Because it's not athletic. It's just not. This isn't.
But somebody like you could have an athletic scholarship.
I say this for hardcore, nerdy, geeky folks, giving them the opportunity to help, pay for their college and become smarter and better and greater and think up cool shit that I can use on my day-to-day basis. Absolutely, I'm for this. Fuck yeah.
Okay. Good.
I'm for it too.
Again, if you ever want to watch it, they split up the seasons based on what game they're in. I think they're currently in the StarCraft 2 season. If you want to watch, League of Legends starts in September, I believe. If you want to watch,
StarCraft 2 is a summer sport.
Yes. Go to twitch.tv/C-Star League, and it's like I think it was like Baylor versus Rutgers or something like that, like the last one, which is awesome.
I just think that, if we're going to do that, then chess has to be athletic too, because it's the same thing.
Yeah, but people don't watch that. People watch this. That's
what it comes
honestly,
down to.
That's where I think
whether or not people are going to watch it.
That's why they're giving them money, because they do see people pay attention.
Well, if the chess pieces would punch the other chess pieces.
Exactly.
Hollow chess.
Yeah.
You make chess like a cage sport.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Play chess with drunk Russians. Your pieces. Broken bottle to knife one.
All the chess pieces. You have band-aids where the chess pieces are. You just have to rip one off every time.
Yeah, really hairy guys, duct tape.
Yeah. This got interesting.
All right.
I need my pills.
Who's up?
I'm doing it because that's what I have to do every time I drink. I have to say, I need my pills.
Okay. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People. Take a piece of paper and write a 4-line poem starting with the words 4-line poem commencing now.
Go. Don't even use paper. Just do it.
Recite the poem to your opponents.
Just do it.
Oh my god.
Just do it off the top of your head right now. Go.
4-line poem now. I wish I was a cow. It was my first word. But it wasn't bird.
Whoa.
Nailed it.
What?
Fucking blew mine! Woo! And Cox. We lost the corner of our set.
Yep. The set is having a wardrobe malfunction.
All right. Next, go ahead. Next news topic. Powerpuff Girls is coming back.
Powerpuff Girls are coming back.
Yeah, you probably know nothing about that show.
I do actually know about Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls, did you watch it when we were young? It was 98 to 2005 when it was.
That show was kind of seizure-inducing, so I tried to stay away. It was kind of seizure-inducing.
It was.
It was sort of the beginning of a change in the philosophy of Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Well, it was like that, and then what reminds me of that is a cartoon on Nickelodeon, the Fairly Odd Parents. For some reason, the style of animation.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked Fairly Odd Parents. Quite honestly, I thought that was a great show.
Cosmo was hilarious.
It was great.
I like that show too. They're bringing it back. Cartoon Network's bringing it back in 2016. It's going to be a brand new show. They're not going to like harden it up or anything like that. It's just going to be a new version of that show.
It's just going to make them look sexier because that's what you do now.
Throw some tits on them. Little
they get a little more grown up, you know.
A couple of them are like really goth as opposed to cute goth.
honestly, I believe it. Have you watched Cartoon Network recently?
There's some crazy shit.
Have you even seen Disney doing what they do to their princesses?
Anal. It was created by Craig McCracken, who also created Dexter's Laboratory, another show I like.
I did enjoy that as well.
And while it was on, it won 2 daytime Emmys, got its own movie, and got numerous TV specials. It was an incredible success as far as cartoons was concerned.
There you go.
And bringing this back only makes sense, in my opinion.
Well,
it connects right to that whole let's bring back old TV
SpongeBob
shows.
SquarePants is still going strong.
There's been absolutely no talk about what it's going to be. What do you think it'll be with the updated version? Do you think it'll be aimed at the original audience who are now older, a decade older?
Yeah, I can't see that happening.
No, they're probably going to try to make it Avengers-esque with girls.
That's actually not.
Oh, did you hear that Disney's trying to do a new Avengers-esque show with Simba's kid? Simba's kid. He's instead of a mane, he has a mohawk. And there's a collection of animals, and it's Avengers-esque.
And Jonathan Taylor Thomas is coming back to voice.
That makes me want to punch somebody in the throat. That's what I gotta punch somebody.
That sounds awful, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
That sounds awful.
First, I thought Lion King was fucking awful in the first place.
What?
Okay.
Really?
Yes, it was
Argument.
fucking
Go.
awful.
Yeah, go.
It was bad. It was just. It was.
No,
just
where do you? Why? Why?
Because I didn't like it.
No, but what did you specifically did not like about it?
I did not like.
Simba.
You've never had to put this into words.
I've never had to formulate sentences.
Use your big boy words.
I've never had to formulate
He was
sentences.
like, I just did like Simba. He was a little bitch, you know.
I do think it should have ended a lot sooner. Like Mufasa would not have died in that. First off, if he was really the king, they would have the wildebeest would have avoided their king. Scar would have come down, and Mufasa would have fucking torn his eyes out of his sockets. And then that would have been the end of the movie. But it would only been 15 minutes long, so...
I have a hard time saying there's been a good Disney movie. When I say that, I mean like actual Disney films. Since... yes, you did actually go. You just went.
Okay.
I don't think there's been a good...
someone's got to read this for me.
Oh. Is that you? Yeah, that's you. Go ahead.
Name 2 words that sound the same but have completely different meanings.
Oh, I put that one away. I think I picked that up for Chad at one point and then didn't read it to him.
Oh,
anyway.
okay. Well,
all right, go ahead.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't get a green one?
No, I get a green one. That was just one I already...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just cheated.
How many letters does the correct answer to this question contain?
How many what?
How many letters does the correct answer to this question contain?
Okay.
3.
Is that the question? What's the question?
That's the question.
That's not a question.
It's a great question.
Read it again.
How many letters does the correct answer to this question contain?
0.
That's incorrect. You go back 2 spaces.
Okay.
The answer is 4.
Ah, so close.
F-O-U-R, 4 letters. It's the number 4.
That was so close.
That's dumb.
I said 3 because I was making shit up.
It's the only number that has the same amount of letters in it that it denotes.
Yeah. See, that's one of those Mensa questions, so, you know.
Fucking Jesus, sexist motherfucker. What is that? Stop talking about Menzies over here.
What were
I don't know what you're talking about.
So what were we just talking about before you...
Let's go on to Indie Pick of the Week. Do you have one this week?
I do not. I'm sorry. I've been buried in shit.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Do you have an indie pick this week?
No.
Nothing? But for those who... This isn't a secret series at all. Most people would know about this. But Epic Wrap-Up Battles of History. Have you ever seen those? You ever seen those?
We watched them too.
Yeah. There's a new one out that's Isaac Newton versus Bill Nye, and it's great. It's great.
Oh, I thought it wasn't Bill Nye. I thought it was the Cosmos guy.
Yeah, way to fucking ruin it.
The Cosmos guy.
I don't know his name. What's his name?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just reading this. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to tell me about this.
No, there's nothing much to say. Go watch it. All right. It's really funny. Weird Al actually plays Isaac Newton in the epic rap battle. So
there you go. That's totally worth watching.
Check it out.
There. Too bad they couldn't get the real Cosmos guy to do it, though.
They could have totally got Neil deGrasse Tyson to do it. He would have been down to do that. He seems the total type.
I think so.
I don't know about Bill Nye, but
I don't know. Bill Nye would have done it.
Bill Nye's too busy kicking somebody's ass on CNN or some shit. He regularly goes on Fox News and just verbally beats the crap out of somebody.
He's a smart dude.
Jon Stewart
He's a science guy.
Did you guys remember?
Jon Stewart only got asked on once, and he kicked the shit out of Bill O'Reilly.
Yep.
That was Bill. It was Bill O'Reilly.
No, it was called Crossfire. It wasn't Bill O'Reilly.
I have no idea who
it was. It's a show that got canceled soon after it went away. Piss off Jon Stewart.
Bill O'Reilly, I think it was, recently said that the liberals were right about Iraq.
Wow.
I came out and admitted it.
Wow, that's bold. I would say if you're gonna put a comedian on one of those news shows, you got to put him up against another comedian. You know,
it's not fair to put comedians up against normal people.
It's just not.
It's really not, because they have crafted their entire lives after being smarter and wittier and quicker.
No, I mean, but Jon Stewart did go on that show to be serious, and they kept.
Doesn't matter. He is a comedian.
His skill set still matters, and absolutely. He was still serious.
Yep. They kept poking him, like, why aren't you being funny? Why aren't you being funny? It's like. I'm trying to talk about the issues at hand.
I'm trying to talk about the news.
Yeah.
We lost more.
It continues. The devastation continues. Oh my God.
News fans are going to show up and talk about how this part of Nebraska, there's a tornado knocked us over.
Exactly.
Fuck you! I have family in Pilger. Stop filming it, you fucking assholes.
Exactly. Thank you.
All right.
So, what's next?
Hypothetical.
What?
Yeah, it's this thing we do at the end.
What's it called again?
Yeah, it's called the Hypothetical of the Week!
It's a thing. You gotta get into that.
Nobody else does it with us anymore.
Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all! Oh, y'all! Oh, motherfucker, fuck y'all!
What's our hypothetical this week, Mike?
Really speaking of dumbass fucking apps.
This is going to be long-winded. So.
Yeah, I went off on this one earlier.
It's a long explanation. So.
There's a new app that's in Kickstarter currently, and I believe it's called, I didn't write it down, it's called Crusoe or something.
Crusoe.
Minus, you have to actually type in Google the belch I just did.
Oh, wow. How do you spell that? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay then.
But here's the app. You can hire people. You are the director in their situation. They actually use the term director. And on your tablet or PC or laptop, whatever you'd like to use it from, you use this web-based app.
Okay.
And as the director, you hire an actor. This actor places a smartphone on their chest, fastens it to their chest, and using the camera and the headset function, you tell them what to do, and they do it.
Hasn't porn been doing this for a really long time? Right? Yeah. This is not a new thing. I mean...
I watched the Kickstarter video for it, and it was about... And the examples it gave of things you could do were house hunting in a different city. Or if you're a business owner looking to buy a property, you could have people go there as opposed to you and look around the place, and you don't have to go anywhere.
Or you could be casing places to rob.
Casing places to rob.
Exactly.
You could send people to expos, like market expos and stuff like that, and say, as opposed to going to whatever city it's in, you simply hire someone to go there for you, have them look at whatever you would like them to look at, and
they will ask questions for you. They will
ask whatever questions you want. They will play with the demo. You can see all the things.
You can send them to your in-laws for you.
That's not bad.
And the other thing they used was potential tourism or something like that. A getaway. So you can hire people in other countries to go to sites, and you could see the sites.
That's fucking lame.
Yeah.
Well, if you're an invalid, I mean, come on. Pretty...
But you can still get to other countries.
Oh, man.
Not if you're completely invalid.
That's true. It's like, but still, I mean, it's like, well, I've never been to Belize. I'm going to hire some young Belizean child to walk around Belize and show it to me.
I give him orders in English.
They understand English over there.
It's true. Belize, they do.
I've been to Belize. So.
Belize is, English is the...
Well, Lottie fucking die!
English is the language of money in Belize.
Well, it's also like the only language that's universal among in the airline industry, no matter where
True
you fly.
That's right.
It's English.
English, bitches.
Found that from my show about crashing airplanes.
Try smuggling in cocaine from Cuba. No, they don't speak fucking English.
Not many places.
It's hard to communicate with that guy where to make the drop. My scuba guy was off by 3 miles. It took all night. I had to pay an extra $3,000.
Well, I don't think air traffic control cares about planes flying into Cuba. If they crash, who cares?
That's Cuba.
Yep.
Anyways, continue with your rant. Sorry to be interrupting your rantingness.
No, let's say this happens.
Okay.
This thing comes to life. When I looked today at the Kickstarter, it literally had 7 backers. They needed $100,000 or some bullshit.
We need $100,000 to create
for this one guy in a basement to live well for a couple years.
That the porn industry is already created.
It would kind of revolutionize the sexy webcam industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although the words "do anal" would happen, just like, can I kiss her first or no?
I would probably be either on in the back of an airplane or on a cruise ship somewhere, so I could
yelling "do anal."
No, but that's only if I'm in the plane bathroom.
Oh man!
Oh, that was an old man cough. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
That was an old man
I'm
cough.
looking for pieces of lawn right now.
There's a piece of me that fell out.
Ew.
All right, if you could hypothetically pick anybody in the world to do whatever the hell, and you would be on your computer watching them do whatever the hell. Any person, does not matter on celebrities or game, doesn't matter. Anybody. Who would you pick and what would they do?
Oh my God! The possibilities are endless.
Well, Hitler and castrate himself.
Oh.
Well, he's dead.
You didn't specify.
That opens up a whole other realm of shit to happen
himself
there.
Doesn't matter. He never had kids.
Yeah.
He would die
He
from
may
bleeding
not
out,
have had testicles. We're not sure.
Supposedly, there's nephews and shit from him that are still catching shit in Germany.
I bet. Yeah, Germans aren't terribly proud of that. Anyway, I think I would have William Shatner.
Okay, the Shat.
I would have William Shatner go to a bar and flirt with what's her name?
Picard.
Shit, what's her name? The fucked up Hollywood chick that really doesn't narrow it down. She was in Mean Girls.
Lindsay Lohan.
William Shatner, go to a bar and flirt with Lindsay Lohan. That's what
he would bag that puss. He would bag that ass.
Yep, 15 minutes, boom! That's all it would take.
Hi, I'm William Shatner. Would you like to
suck
on my balls?
Yes! Yes!
And then who bets who would die first because of that?
Well, not Lindsay. I'm assuming she's immune to most vaginal diseases.
I just meant who still has a lung capacity.
Oh, man. William Shatner. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say because...
He works out. I'm assuming he works out.
Actually, it would be just cool to have William Shatner go, vegetable shopping for you.
Anything.
Just anything
Whatever.
William Shatner. Just put like he's got to be a head cam.
GoPro.
Because it's got to be full on like point of view.
Or
shit.
Ben Stein would be pretty funny too.
Nice.
Ben Stein. Is that dude still alive?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that dude. in a
Yeah,
while.
he's still alive.
Mm-hmm. He's around.
Who would you go with?
Well, I think I've already said cruise ship. Actually, that's as far as I got.
I would hire. Honestly, I would hire a professional wrestler, and I'll go with John Cena just because that's the one I know right now. And I would just have him have it on during like a Raw event, right? Just see what the hell he goes through, and I'm not a wrestling fan. I'm really not. I actually wrestled the real version, and
Olympic style.
Yes, traditional folk style. It would be fucking awesome to go through something like that. You know what I mean? It's not like a UFC guy where they put it on their chest and then get punched out within like seconds.
But you don't want to control what he does.
No,
you just want to watch.
It's like a crazy
through his eyes.
It's like a crazy roller coaster.
He's lying. Anyways, he would totally pay Ashton Kutcher.
And I would bang his wife so hard.
Mila Kunis.
Mila
Kunis is so hot.
What's up, babe? You come here often?
She's on his list, right?
She doesn't come here at all.
Yeah.
She's like number one now because other people fell off.
She actually posted recently that she's really afraid because she's having a baby soon.
Having a baby.
Ashton's baby, actually.
Oh my God, I would be scared too.
That's going to be a gorgeous child.
Or it's going to be the most hideous thing you've ever seen. Because that shit happens. Two beautiful people, fucking ugly child. It can happen.
We were really sad that Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson didn't have a baby because that would have been just like...
That would have ended the world.
You're probably right. Yeah, something would have collapsed.
Pretty. It would have been so pretty, it would have broke time and space.
Something in that universe would start to split and be sucked out into another universe.
Shot out of her fucking vagina through the doctor's head, murdering him instantly.
Isn't Blake Lively pregnant?
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are pregnant.
Yeah.
That's a real pretty fucking baby.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were a thing.
They're married.
It's gonna be so blonde you're gonna go blind from looking at his hair.
I would have Ryan Reynolds' baby. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's an attractive man.
Most people have 6-8 abs if you're really into it. He has like 37. I miss everyone
37
in the middle.
abs and some pretty good comic timing.
I mean, great. I think he's great comedic timing.
He's absolutely.
Apparently, they're really talking.
I would fuck him.
Apparently, they're finally seriously talking about his Deadpool movie. That should have happened a while ago.
Really?
I'm excited for that.
They fucked it up the first time, though. So.
They really fucked it up. Deadpool does not have any of the powers that you saw on that. He has a machine that can help him teleport. He does not, in fact, teleport himself. No lasers, no arm thingies. He does regenerate, but that's because he has, like, weird skin cancer shit.
Yeah. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah. That movie was terrible.
Yeah. Anyways.
And they put Gambit in the wrong timeline. That was what really pissed me off.
Yeah.
Gambit is a great game.
Gambit's awesome. Gambit need a movie.
Do you remember how I talked about they were? Remember how I talked?
This is absolutely a wicked nerd moment. Absolutely.
Do you remember how I talked about that they were going to do Channing Tatum as Gambit? He's officially been cast.
It's official?
There's going to be a standalone Gambit Channing Tatum movie.
Interesting.
Yes, there will be.
I'm not a Channing Tatum. Yeah.
Well, no, he's from Louisiana. So he can do the Cajun.
No, I'm just saying, is he going to talk, or is he just going to be eye candy?
He's just going to stand there.
Well, Gambit, Remy LeBeau, for the fangirls out there, has always been both eye candy and
a mouthy motherfucker.
Yeah,
so
he's always been eye candy, even in print.
Yep.
So
true enough. Anyways.
So
that was hypothetical, guys. Thanks for playing the game. Hey, the winner this week is Chad!
Holy shitballs! Thank you, everybody.
Bye! See you later! Look up cool stuff, play games with your friends, have fun, play!
Play, damn it!
Bye!
See you later, everybody!
Bye!
I'll miss you guys a whole bunch. I think we did pretty. I gotta turn shit off now.
Alright, let's turn shit off. Seriously though, Channing Tatum, it was only a matter of time before he get in on the superhero racket, right? Because everybody's getting in on the superhero racket.
It's true. What are they gonna do?
I'm waiting for the Jonah Hill standalone The Blob movie.
Fuck yeah, right now.
Jonah Hill. He's going to go back to Fat Jonah. We're going to get Jonah the Hill, and then we're going to have the Blob movie plus the Juggernaut, the guy from Game of Thrones as the Juggernaut.
Yes.
Not Vinny what?
Jonah Hill can only happen if Seth Rogen is taped with ass.